Hello there, everybody. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Guapish, Rule 34. As always, I'm your host, Nico, and today I am being joined by the forever graced with the horrible nausea, Tanner Nikolai.
Why am I the horrible nausea?
No, you're being graced by the horrible nausea because you're filled with phlegm and bad gook in your nose.
That's not what nausea is.
You're correct, Tanner. I couldn't think of the word allergy at that moment. it escaped my mind, unfortunately.
That's pretty good. That's me. I'm the allergy boy. I have the allergies. Hi.
That's
Hello.
crazy. Hi.
And of course, yeah, we've also got the crazy man himself, Jackson, joining us today.
I'm totally insane.
That's right. He's insane in the membrane, insane in the brain. Today, boys, I feel like we've been ignoring this for far too long. All of us use Snapchat. Tanner and I much so more than Jackson, I would assume.
I have a Snapchat.
You sure do, Jackson. You sure do. Now, Jackson, since you're probably the most well experienced with Snapchat, could you tell us a little bit about like your experiences with the content that they provide on that platform?
They have content?
They sure do, Jackson. So, yeah, they have just like the worst possible content imaginable on Snapchat, unfortunately.
Oh, you're right. They've got fucking TikTok on Snapchat now. What?
Kind of. Not quite, but kind of.
No, that is one genre of it. They just re-upload TikToks.
Yeah.
Like those cosplay compilation videos, those are all just TikTok re-uploads.
Mm-hmm.
Why is everything TikTok nowadays? What's going on here?
That's what the kids are into. You gotta get hip with the kids.
No, I guess so. I mean, I use TikTok, so I can't really complain, I guess.
Honestly, obviously it's clickbaity nonsense. I don't mind the cosplay ones too much. Let me see what we got under here right now. The biggest and worst thing I see on Snapchat that I absolutely hate is like little like prank or curiosity videos where the entire point is they just draw it out forever and ever.
Oh my fucking god! Yeah, It's been a while since I've watched any of that kind of stuff, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
Dude, it's like, cause and you like sometimes it gets me, and then I remember what Snapchat is, but it's stuff like, this lady had a worm in her thumb or something. And then you click on it's an obviously fake thumb with a fake worm poking out of it, and then they spend it's gotta, like, if you're not skipping through the snaps, it's gotta be like 20 minutes of someone using like surgical clamps to pull this fake worm out of a fake thumb. Yeah, I don't understand it.
Yeah, one of the fucking pranks I saw at one point, it was like this dude who was pranking his wife. And, like, the entire time, like, over, like, the video, his wife would, like, interject, like, from the future or whatever, being like, oh, he was so gonna get it later after this prank and shit like that. It was god-awful. But what ended up happening, one of the pranks that he pulled on her was he put, like, fucking food coloring or some shit like that, like, some sort of paint or whatever, in her, like, what the fuck is it called? Windshield wiper fluid? And so when she needed to like spray a bunch of shit off of her windshield, it just like got all this color everywhere, and so she just couldn't see while they were driving.
Huh.
Yeah, it's like, wow, that's a really cool prank that could possibly fucking kill you.
Prank. Yeah. Let me see what else we got. Like, oh, look at these big weirdos, I guess.
Yeah, there's also
I'm looking through it right now.
There's so many of those, like, check out these freaks and stuff like that I have just, like, hidden at this point. I don't really get any of those anymore because just seeing the thumbnails for those, I'm like, God, I hate it. I hate it.
I think the least offensive ones are, like, the fitness things. Like, where it's like, hey, look at these people who got in shape. Yeah. That's the least offensive to me.
There are also a bunch of, there are a bunch of shitty, like, gaming countdown things and stuff like that. Like, the top 10 Fortnite skins that have come out recently. Just, you know.
Or, like, on the street, there's, like, a bunch of on the street, like, asking college girls, like, algebra questions, and then they're fucking stupid. Yeah, stuff like that.
I actually know those. Those are really silly.
Right? There are a couple. Like, I will say, I will say
The pranks are the worst ones.
yeah, absolutely.
Where it's like a couple, but they pretend to not be a couple, and then they like fuck in public or whatever.
Yeah.
Wait, hold up, what?
My ex got hot.
Wait.
That's from one of those ones where they have fake text messages where you're like, ha, that's so funny, and it's not. It's the least funny thing you've ever read in your life.
I will say there are a couple of good things on there though. Okay, there are a couple. There are a couple that I found and I gave a little subscribe to on the Snapchat. One of them is like, I'm pretty sure he's an actual YouTuber who just makes like some Snapchat content. He's called Nile Red. He does some like neat little science experiments. He makes science fun, you know. He seems like a cool guy. Where it's like, yeah, I'm going to light my hand on fire and it won't actually hurt because I use these specific chemicals. Check out how cool it is. Just shit like that, you know.
Yeah.
And then there's actually a political one on there, who I quite like a good bit, called "Good Luck America." Yeah, he's
pretty funny.
He definitely leans a bit more towards the old liberal side because you know it's Snapchat, of course he would, but he definitely makes it seem. I don't know, the way he talks about it, he's fair at the very least, you know. Whenever he's talking about like, you know, the recent school shootings, he's like, yeah, there was this tragedy that happened, and that's basically all he's saying at the end of the day. He's not like, and these fucking Republicans refuse to ban guns still. When will the horror and the slaughter end?
Yeah.
So I just enjoy him, you know. I just like that unbiased that unbiased take that he provides, you know.
I am scrolling through the Snapchat stuff right now to see what sparks my mind. One of these ones is wardrobe mishap caught on live stream. And you know it's going to be like 15 minutes of like just her stream and then it never happens.
Yeah.
Fun fact.
Fucking... Okay, so...
Stop throwing these away. Diamonds inside. Like these are like cable television scams for the internet.
Yeah, I want to quickly pivot here, okay?
Okay.
So...
This woman is the final boss of all Karens. Sorry, I just wanted to mention that.
Okay. You just reminded me of something else, Tanner. So, are there any, like, fucking subreddits that you guys will come across that you just absolutely despise?
There are so many bad ones.
Just like,
politics and political humor are bad.
Yeah.
Anti-work is... just god awful.
Yeah, more. I guess more so. Some. I in no way actually asked this, but what I meant was like subreddits that like they aren't actually what their description implies that they are. Like for example, livestream fails. Whenever I see it on the front page, there's nothing actually happening in the clip. It's just like XQC or one of those other shitty Twitch streamers just talking. Nothing actually happens in the clip.
Yeah,
like,
it's never a fail. It's always just a clip from a live stream.
Yeah, exactly.
I just clicked on live stream fail, and top posts of the last month, 2 of them are XQC.
He is the most
Like
popular streamer.
the first 2, wait, 3. So 3, yeah, out of like the 10 or so, or like the 8 or so they show on the top, it's like 3 of them are XQC.
Yeah, it's just like XQC's highlight reel or some shit like that. And what? This is immediately gonna go off into another tangent. Why is XQC popular?
I literally know nothing about the man.
I've watched him a little bit, and he is not very funny. If anything, he's kind of like a raging asshole too in a lot of senses.
Like whenever I see these big Twitch streamers, they're indistinguishable from the small ones. Like I don't know what makes them stand out.
I think he just was at the right place at the right time, and because of that, he just like built up an audience, and then because he was popular, he just kept being popular.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything inherently good about him. Yeah, he was just too.
Let's be honest. Live streaming is the laziest form of entertainment, and we're saying that as podcasters.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, there are definitely some people that put effort into them, but yeah, it's a lot of the time, especially like modern live streamers, they'll like literally just like boot up a stream and just watch YouTube videos for like 8 hours and give like awful reactions, and that's just the stream.
Yeah.
That's like really common. Like I remember going through that YouTube era of everybody constantly talking mad shit about people that did reaction channels, and now that's just like half of what people watch on Twitch regardless. It makes no sense. Like, did we forget what happened a couple years ago?
Yeah, but now the big people are doing it, it's fine.
I guess so.
Yeah.
I gotta give respect to the multimillionaires.
Yeah.
They know what's up.
It's A-okay at this point, dude. I feel like there were absolutely some other subreddits that I had in mind, but Livestream Fails was the first one that came to me. Fucking TikTok cringe as well. It's
never cringe. It's just TikTok videos.
Yeah, it's just TikTok.
So it actually is true to name.
Yeah, of course.
I guess that's one way of looking at it. Yeah.
Yeah.
All TikTok is cringe, so all TikTok cringe has to be cringe.
Yeah. It must be.
I mean, Reddit, like, truly, I really only use Reddit for porn. So, like, I can't say there's too many subreddits where, like, ugh.
Yeah. Also, one other one that just came to mind. Public freakouts. That's another good one where it's like, especially during, like, politically turbulent times, it'll, like, just be a clip of, like, Trump talking. Like, there's no freak out happening. He's just, responding to something someone
Nico,
said.
are you aware of the greatest subreddit? Because so many people had the exact same opinion of you. They literally made the subreddit actual public freakouts.
Yes, I do know that one.
Yes. Very good.
I have a feeling that one has also fallen into just, like, whatever.
It's not too bad. For the first couple of months of it being up, it was pretty good, but now it's kind of whatever.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's just like people feel the need to inject content on a very regular basis, and it's like, I don't know if we're happening across public freakouts that often.
I mean, the world's a big place, Tanner. I'm sure there are public freakouts happening constantly. I don't know, especially during like Corona times. I felt like there was a heap of them coming in, you know. But hey, that's just my 2 cents.
That's just a theory.
Exactly, it's just a theory. Now, Jackson. This is something I was reminded of. This happened a fucking while ago now at this point. But I was just reminded about it yesterday, I do believe. So, for you guys, if you're like parents or family members, friends, ever thought that like you were gay or something like that, even though you aren't?
Yes, my mom was incredibly convinced that I was gay because I didn't really date much during high school and then college as well, I guess. Yeah.
Okay. Tanner, did you ever really experience that growing up?
I can't really say that I did.
Okay.
I mean, I got called faggot once, but I think that's just because that's something kids say.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I know that...
I did have my hair dyed pink at the time.
I mean, that's just on you at that point, then.
Yeah, that's not helping your case at all.
I know that, like, a couple of my friends have told me that, like, oh, man, I totally thought that you were gay after they found out that, like, I was dating a whammon. And I have a feeling
I think parents in the year of our Lord 2022 just have brain rot and are always going to think their kids are gay.
Yeah. I definitely feel like some of my family members thought that I was. And then recently, and when I say recently, I mean months ago at this point, I had Jackson and I had gone to a Mexican restaurant to celebrate him graduating or getting a new job. One of those. I think it was him getting a new job.
Oh, hold up. I don't like where this is going, Nico.
Did a dude hit on you?
No. And while we were there, some of my family members were also at that restaurant, as it turns out.
Weird.
Yeah. And
they thought you were on a date?
Yeah, a couple of them made remarks like, are you guys like on a date or something? I was like, oh yeah, totally.
That's funny. That's pretty funny.
I assumed that it was just kind of like a joke that they were saying. The next day, though, my sister, who I'd seen there, texted me a very like encouraging message.
That's so funny.
Saying like, oh my gosh, it was so great to see you out there yesterday. It was so cool to see you. Just so happy. I love and support you.
Oh my god. I'm assuming based on how much I know you, you're gaslighting her and making her think you are gay.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I didn't really directly address it. I think I just responded with something like, "Oh, yeah, it was it was cool just being able to like go get some food with a friend or something like that." Yeah, so something that
I think you should just more directly address it.
I don't want to do that, Tanner. I don't want to
public statement to the family, guys. I'm not gay. That was a friend.
Jackson is not my.
And
lover,
if I was gay, he's not my type.
Unlucky man.
Yeah,
That's
unfortunate.
I think a lot of it what it is that parents just expect boys to be out of fucking control and complete delinquents, and since none of us are that, they must say, oh, there's something wrong with them.
Hang on a second there, Tanner. None of us, you say?
Yeah, none of us.
Okay.
Is that unreasonable? None of us are like the high school TV show friggin' stereotype of what a high school out of control boy is.
I don't know about that, Mr. Three-Figure Body Count.
Well, that happened well after high school, buddy.
I guess so. Yeah. Jackson, how strongly are you attached to your heterosexuality?
How strong am I attached to my heterosexuality?
Yeah.
That's a hard question to answer, figuring I'm pretty confident I'm straight.
Yeah.
So I guess as strong as my confidence is on that.
That's fair. You had said just yesterday that I make you gay.
Yeah, I did say that.
Well, there we have it.
A little out of context, but yes, I did in fact say those words.
We will not divulge any more context about it.
The silence speaks for itself.
Did you guys see that Ted Cruz blamed video games for the Uvalde shooting?
Yeah, sure did, dude.
Ted Cruz
Funny
is a
stuff,
hack
dude.
fraud. I don't care about his opinion.
They're
They mean
all
nothing to
hack
me.
frauds. Literally, all these people are blaming video games. They don't know what they're talking about.
I hate politicians.
Here's a funny tweet. Video games make kids more violent and contribute to mass shootings. And then they also say gangster rap doesn't make kids gangsters. They can tell the difference between reality and fiction.
Hold up.
Uh-oh. Like, that's the inevitable conclusion you have to come to, right? If video games can influence people, then why can't any other piece of,
Yeah,
piece
like
of
people like
fiction.
watching like violent movies too. Like if somebody really likes watching
Yeah.
violent movies, how is that any worse than? I guess because they take the agency of it. Like the guys playing them are the ones doing the killing, but still.
Yeah, you see, you got front row seats to it. You're in total control. You could just talk it out, but you refuse to.
What am I reading? What is this tweet? Police are investigating after a middle school librarian allegedly defended a pro-prostitution book by saying it belonged in the library because many of the school's 11 to 13-year-old students are sex workers.
What?
What is happening in this world?
That is an awful statement you just told to us right then. That was crazy. I'm shocked and afraid.
This is... What the fuck? And that's in the friggin' politics channel. And then some fucking brainlet responds to that tweet saying, are you pro-book banning? Like, brother, we are talking about a book defending prostitution in a middle school, and the justification they gave for it is that our middle schoolers are whores. Yes, ban the book. Get it out of the school.
Why would he ever agree to that?
Is that not censorship? This guy's... what the fuck?
Tanner, you say that you are pro censoring our middle school children from whoring themselves out?
Listen, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the very good and obvious point.
Yeah.
Not every book in the world is in a library. You have to make judgment calls at a certain point.
That is total facts. You don't put fucking 50 Shades of Grey in the kids section. You're not censoring them because...
Oh, I'm sure they'd love to.
We gotta teach about sexuality
They say
early.
shit like this, and then they say people like the Fox News guys are going too far for calling them groomers. This person's literally saying their kids are prostitutes.
Well, they could be, Tanner. How else are they going to get all those kids on Epstein's little island, dude?
We live in a
Someone's got to
scary
be
world.
doing it, dude. Someone's got to be up to it.
This is the darkest timeline.
Yeah, exactly. Speaking of darkest timeline, though, this is something that I also recently stumbled upon Twitter. It's just something I want to get your guys' opinions on. Can you really think of like like an ugly video game character who's like the protagonist or something like that?
The 50 Strange of... 50, Wait, Life is Strange, that chick. She's not my type.
I think we might need to think of more so like not just your type, Jackson, but like a conventional ugly, like a Quasimodo or some shit like that, you know? Like an Elephant Man-esque character. Someone who's just very unattractive.
Why would you ever have that as your protagonist? That would make no sense. They're supposed to exude sexual appeal.
Tanner, can you think of any?
Can you repeat the question? I'm making myself angry right now.
Can you think of any like main characters in a video game who's just like super ugly?
Ugly.
Yeah.
I mean, pretty much every game where you use a character creator turns out some sort of monstrosity.
Let's step away from character creators.
Mm-hmm.
Like a purposely designed main character, you know?
That's ugly.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like, is BJ Blazkowicz ugly?
Who is that?
Donkey
That's
Kong.
from Wolfenstein.
Wolfenstein.
Yeah,
gotcha.
Donkey Kong's ugly. He's just a big brown gorilla.
Yeah, I think we might need to
Limit it to humans.
Yeah.
I don't think
I
Mario's
don't
very
think that guy's
attractive.
very ugly, Tanner. I think he looks like a generic dude.
You're probably right.
Yeah, BJ Blazkowicz.
Got an ugly. I mean, I'm sure there's some, because there's gotta be some like games out there that are played for laughs, and so the character's like ugly. Oh, Psychonauts.
I mean, just the
I
entire
can't-
art style of that game is ugly,
Exactly.
though.
The problem is, like, if they're gonna, I feel like if you're gonna make a character ugly, then it's within the context of a game where that's like the point, you know?
Yeah.
I can't
but
think
are
of
there
a
any
game.
like that?
Well, like I just said, Psychonauts.
Oh, I thought you meant like the themes revolve around the character being ugly or something like that.
No, I just meant like that sort of like being
Okay.
ugly is like the aesthetic of the thing.
Gotcha. Okay.
Like I don't know if there's I don't know if there's like a narrative driven like story thing where they also go and make the character ugly.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see what games do I have on my shelf right now. I like the Dark Souls uses character creators.
Yeah.
No, I've only got beautiful people in all of my video games.
You see, that's how we all are, Tanner. They're all beautiful people. What's the deal, man?
It's easier to relate to hot people.
It's just, well, why would you want an ugly character?
Yeah.
This is just something that was brought up with the newest Horizon game. Because I guess there are people who are like, Aloy's fucking hideous. This girl is just gross. Even though she just looks like an average woman.
Funny stuff.
Yeah, and so it sparked discussion about how there are not any like ugly characters in video games. The only one I can personally think of is like, I think his name is fucking Travis from Grand Theft Auto 5. He's the only one that comes to mind for me. Or
He's
Trevor.
definitely not a... Yeah, Trevor
Trevor.
is definitely not a very attractive looking dude.
Yeah, that's about it for me though.
But also, like, again, that's like usually they only make characters ugly when they're playing it for laughs. Like he's some dumb redneck hick, so of course they're gonna make him ugly.
Yeah, but he's like a playable character, or like a main character, you know?
Yeah,
Which never happens. He's like the only one I can think of.
I think the problem is like video games are also like when they're character driven, they're also usually somewhat action driven.
Mhm.
So it's not like how many games even have like overweight characters?
Mario?
There you go. Is Mario ugly?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if he's necessarily ugly, but like...
Waluigi is ugly.
He is.
People find Waluigi hot, dude. What are you saying?
Their opinion also doesn't matter.
Opinion invalidated.
Waluigi is sexy, okay? I don't want
We
to hear it.
stand Waluigi in this house.
The man has a rose and everything, dude.
He sure does.
Do you think Waluigi is gay?
He carries a rose around.
Mhm.
He's very Italian, though. The Italians don't like the gays.
That's true.
Is he and Wario in a relationship?
I think they're brothers.
Which one's the top?
I mean, it would have to be Wario, right? Wario definitely gives off top energy.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Are they brothers? I don't think they are. I don't think the lore behind their, like, origin has been built up at all.
Yeah,
I
maybe
think we
not.
need Dylan in here to be our fact checker so we can just tell him
yeah, it
to
looks
go
like
and
they're
Google
not
shit
brothers,
for
never
us.
mind.
Unlucky.
Okay. Unfortunate. Allegedly, at one point, Mr. Miyamoto himself was talking about how they were gonna give Wario and Waluigi girlfriends as well, but they backed out of the idea because they didn't want to imagine what women would possibly be attracted to them.
Well, they just would have to make, like, Guapish and Wadaisy.
Yeah.
Guapish and Wadaisy.
I mean, I'd be kind of down to see that.
Yeah.
See what the ugly, evil versions of Peach and Daisy look like.
Yeah, it's about time we get some more ugly women representation.
Yes, sir.
Too many of them are hot. Even the spider women. Why do they always gotta be so hot, dude? It don't make sense.
The Spider Woman?
Yeah, you know. Well, like, there'll be a bunch of spider women in video games that are hot. I'm not making this up, Jackson. It's a real thing.
What are you talking about?
Or, like, snake women and shit like that.
Yeah, you're talking about Monster Girls.
Yeah, exactly.
Hmm.
Yeah, like
I feel like
fucking
I've ever
Quaalude
seen
or
it.
some shit.
Like,
I can't
legitimately
type
think
in
of a
spider
single
women because it just brings up fucking the...
Arachne or whatever from Monster Musume.
Yeah, there you go, like Arachne or something, or Snake Woman. Yeah,
Because
it's
all
always
these-
like a bottom half is a snake and a top half is a hot woman, that type of shit.
Mm.
Even if that's not the case, the snake will always still have tits. It's so strange, Jackson. It's so strange.
Because all these stupid, lonely, horny developers want to have
Right?
sexual experiences with spiders. It's the
Now,
only
Tanner,
option.
here's one thing I was wondering about as well. So,
Uh-huh.
I'm not entirely sure how to say this. What's up with the gay voice, Tanner?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say it in the style of one of your favorite comedians. What's up with the gay voice?
I don't know why you did that. I don't know. You sent this question. I guess it's for you to explain to me what is up with the gay voice.
Why does it exist, Tanner?
I don't know.
I don't get
I mean, presumably homosexuality has some sort of physiological cause.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd assume that also causes the quote-unquote gay voice.
Yeah, but like not all gay men have it either.
You're right. Let me see if we have a peer-reviewed study on the cause of the gay voice.
Yeah. And like Tanner, you've like met dudes who have like a gay voice and they're not actually gay, right?
I don't know if I have. I mean, I've met people who have the gay voice and have not explicitly said they're gay, but
Okay.
also, you feel pretty safe in assuming that.
Yeah, I was gonna say one of those dudes who you played League with a bunch.
Ryan?
Yeah. I was just gonna type his name and not actually say it, but
Right, we're calling you out.
that's
He
right,
does-
Ryan.
he
We
does
know
have-
you're in the closet, man.
He does have the gay voice. I mean, he's never going to see this.
Yeah, of course.
You should send it to him. Yeah, you should watch this
Timestamp it
episode.
and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, like at the church as well. One of like the one of the dads of like one of the gals who we were in youth group with. He also very much so had a gay voice and was a flamboyant man.
The science of the gay voice. Oh boy, here we go. Sounded gay.
All right, well Tanner's skimming that, Jackson.
Yeah, sorry.
Jackson, have you ever really encountered this much at all?
The gay voice? Absolutely.
I mean, like aside from just the gay voice, I don't know. What do you think the deal is with it?
I haven't thought about that hard, so there is no deal with it.
No?
It's just
No,
a thing. I've also seen gay people that don't have the gay voice. Just as
Yeah.
common.
It's so
Maybe it's just like too much estrogen or something in a dude. Complete bullshit science out of my ass. Too much estrogen turns a guy into a female voice.
Mhm.
That's my theory. It's a great theory.
It's pretty sound. It's unfortunate Dylan can't be here today. He is supposed to be our resident scientist. So
It looks like it is purely just a stereotype in that, like, it isn't actually all that much more common amongst gay men.
no.
No.
Was this article written by a gay man? Is this biased information?
I mean,
just-
the only people doing studies into this are raging homosexuals. So.
Yeah, he's just trying to cover up.
they're vehemently defending the fact that they don't sound like that, even though they totally do.
Yeah.
I did see one part of that study say that straight dudes who have that voice didn't even know people thought they sounded gay. Let's see. What does this say? The straightest sounding voice in the study was in fact a gay man, and the sixth gayest sounding voice was a straight man. Funny stuff.
Likely story.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The problem is all these studies are done with like 25 people, so.
Yeah, so it's
Here's a Reddit thread for explain like I'm 5. Why do some gay men sound gay? Let's see. What on earth? Ancient Greece. What the fuck are they talking about?
I mean, the Greeks were notoriously, like, really into other men.
They liked fucking dudes.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
This doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I think there was, like, some...
They're claiming that there was some fucking hot twink in ancient Greece that talked like that, and so the gays have passed that down over the fucking eons.
How would they pass it down?
Like, yeah, they're breeding for it, you know?
I truly have no idea.
They figured out a way.
That just can't be true, right?
No. If gay people can't breed, how would they pass that down?
They figured out a way. They solved the mystery.
They cracked the code.
I feel like I went into this knowing less than I thought I did.
Yeah.
Or came out of it knowing less than I went into it.
I guess to like really wrap up this gay-centric episode, how do you boys feel about the Don't Say Gay bill?
What is that?
Damn. This is from way back in March. I felt like
it is from way back.
Yeah. I felt like it was no longer topical, but it appears as though we can spread the word to Jackson himself.
Society hasn't fallen apart, right?
No, not yet.
Are gay people being flogged in the streets in Florida right now?
Not quite yet.
Damn, that's crazy. People told me it was gonna happen.
Okay, so go on.
Yeah, would you like to explain the Don't Say Gay bill to Jackson?
Basically Florida said that for students under kindergarten through 3rd grade, you're not allowed to have to make lessons based on sexual conversations, and then left-wingers flipped the fuck out and said you're fucking oppressing gay kids or something.
What?
It was a very stupid thing that happened. That's honestly the best. I don't know. Can you sum it up any better than that, Nico?
Not really. No,
Is that the gist of it?
Okay. Yeah, that's about the general
idea. And this is why I stand by my stance that you can't have a sexuality before you've had fucking sex.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because again, this puts left-wingers in this creepy position where they're like, oh, these poor gay kids, these gay kindergartners don't get to find out what it's like to kiss boys.
They could still kiss boys. That's an option to them.
Yeah. I initially didn't agree with Tanner's stance on the age thing being homosexuality, but then the kindergartners thing makes me immediately a hypocrite because I feel it's also weird to discover your sexuality in kindergarten. It totally I could totally see it making sense, but it just seems really fucking weird to me.
Mm-hmm.
So I totally see where Tanner's coming from, even more than I did initially. I don't like this man.
Yeah. Did you guys ever have any weird experiences growing up where I know one of those super stereotypical things is kids playing doctor or whatever.
Go on.
That's about it, you know.
Well, I thought there was maybe more.
They'd play doctor and they'd undress and be like, "Whoa, this is how this other body works" and shit like that. I don't know. Did you guys ever have anything like that?
No. I didn't even know what you were talking about until you explained it.
Can you rephrase the question? I don't even understand what you're saying.
Dude. I'm just wondering if you guys have any weird stories like that. I know that one of my friends, he...
Oh, hold up. I actually have one, potentially.
Okay, yeah, what's up?
So, my brother and I were given, auto-developing, little cameras or something. I don't think they're even auto-developing, actually. But they're just, cameras we were given as, little kids, and we'd go and, take the film and get it rolled out or whatever afterwards. And this was on a camping trip or something. And I don't even know why we did it, but apparently my brother and I just took pictures of each other's dicks with the cameras. This is when we were little kids. And my mom saw them and was like, we can't fucking get this developed.
Just had to throw the whole camera out.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm sure we have those cameras stored around.
Smash it with a hammer after that.
Yeah, what the fuck are my kids taking pictures of? I guess does that count?
Yeah, absolutely, Jackson. That 100%.
There we go. I saw my brother's little tiny baby cock and balls.
Yeah.
What is this conversation I'm reading?
I thought you were gonna say conversation you're listening to.
Stop reading the conversations, Chan.
I'm sorry,
Listen
these every time I leave this politics channel alone for a couple hours, they go crazy and start saying nonsense.
You need
Like,
to
what
leave
is
it
this?
alone,
What is this sentence supposed to mean? If you want a solution, then maybe if we had a society that doesn't require money to live in, we wouldn't have any sex work because it wouldn't be necessary. But that's just me.
What?
What the fuck does that mean?
Look,
We'll
Tanner,
never
money is the root of all evil. It's leading people to sex work, dude.
It's brain rot, dude. It's absolute brain rot in every direction. Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry, Tanner. I'm sorry, dude. Do we need to make a new Guapish rule that Tanner cannot enter that, that fucking group chat?
No looking at the politics channel. You can only look at our politics channel.
These fucking kids are going crazy. They don't know what they're talking about.
Oh, well, say
what are we doing next?
Next, did you not have any examples after Jackson's example, Tanner?
I can't think of anything like that ever happening with me.
No.
No.
Okay.
Have you guys ever seen your dad's penises?
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah, I think I have.
Okay.
Not by choice, of course.
What does that mean, Jackson?
That's actually worse, I think. I don't know.
Jackson, explain.
I mean, listen, we're just gonna assume it's a normal thing where, like I don't know, your dad's showing you how to piss standing up or whatever.
I never got that.
Okay.
I don't think I ever got that.
Okay,
either.
hold on. What context did you see your dad's penis then?
For me, it would just be like taking a shower or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Was that by choice then? Because mine would also qualify not by choice in that scenario.
I'd imagine so. I'm sure it's just like, all right.
Then why is my
a shower instead of a bath?
Then why is my comment so weird?
Because you didn't explain yourself.
You guys are both weirding me out now.
You just left it at it wasn't my choice.
And it doesn't need to be explained, Nico. It doesn't need to be.
Those are times I don't want to go back to.
I'll leave it up to mystery.
So Tanner, your parents needed to teach you how to pee standing up?
I don't know. Maybe I just saw my dad using the bathroom once.
Okay.
It's a very foggy memory because it was so long ago, you know.
Okay.
Let's see.
Have you guys ever heard your parents having sex before?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
very thin
as
walls.
well. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, unfortunately, my room was right across from theirs growing up, so, yeah, those were some rough days every now and then. I was gonna follow up with something else. Fuck, what was it?
Hold on, I'm looking. I want let's see if we can get rid of some of these Guapish topics that are like wildly outdated because we based them on like current events from months ago.
Uh-huh.
So this one from January 8th. Why don't we just invade Ukraine first?
Yeah, of course.
It would have worked, right? We get in there. I don't support this now, but I don't know.
Why
Should we
didn't we just do that?
Should we do anything? Why did we send them $40 billion? We're about to go into a recession and we're doing that? Hello?
We like to spend money not on the American people.
Anyway, let's see. I finished Hawkeye. Did we talk about that at any point?
I don't think so, because that show wasn't, like, great, right?
It was okay. I thought the last episode was really good. I liked it.
How about the rest of the show, Tanner?
The rest of the show was kind of whatever.
Well...
Let's see. Some random person says Elden Ring.
That's right, Elden Ring mommies.
Were you playing Elden Ring, Nico?
I've been playing Elden Ring, Tanner, so I haven't beaten it yet.
You're still playing it?
Yeah.
I'm 140 hours into the game.
Holy
It's pretty
shit.
good. Do you
I'm
like
near
it?
the end. I think I'm within the last 10 hours now.
Have you beaten the flower chick yet?
No, I have not even found her yet.
Damn it. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I've asked like 3 different people that have been playing Elden Ring recently, and nobody fucking knew what it was except for you. I'm so happy.
It's because I'm tuned in, Jackson. I know what's what, dude.
I don't even know if she has anything to do with flowers. Who do you think I'm talking about?
You're talking about Millennia or some shit
Yes,
like
I am in fact
Millennia.
talking about her. Does she why did I think she's the flower chick?
that. You fight her in like it's like in a fucking tree that has a bunch of little flowers all over the battlefield, and one of her attacks is like she basically like smashes down and she makes like this big flower shape.
Interesting. I subconsciously recognize that without even knowing anything about it. My brain is sick.
That's right.
My brain is broken.
It's
Exactly.
going, dude. It's going.
Anyway, in this economy,
I'm trying to buy a house. I'm going to wait for the whole economy to collapse before I do so, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm really waiting on right now, dude. I want so badly for the economy to collapse so that I can just purchase myself a cheeky little house, dude.
Yes, sir. That's why I'm
let's
investing
see.
in
All
a
right,
Chinese R&B.
tell me why I'm a coward for not watching Clan Ed.
Alright, so look, Tanner.
Uh-huh.
Clan Ed.
Yeah.
Jackson and I had decided to recently watch Clan Ed, alright? And by the end of it, I think it was a very good anime, Tanner. It was a 10 out of 10. It was the score that I ended up giving it at the very end of the day.
Did you guys watch the entire thing?
We watched the
We did.
entirety of Clan Ed, including Clan Ed After Story, Tanner.
We
Now-
even binge watched like
crazy.
the last half of Planet After Story in one sitting.
That's right. Tanner Nicola, you sat in for a single scene, and you judged that show so harshly instantly.
Yeah.
And you just left, Tanner. You didn't even try and stick it out.
I sure did. I had other things I wanted to go do.
You like not hang out with your best friends.
Like 20 minutes later, you played Yu-Gi-Oh! With me, Tanner.
Oh yeah.
They weren't that important of things to do.
They were just more important than Clan Ed.
Yes.
So it was probably just folding laundry or something.
Probably.
Yeah. What
I
about
am
what
always
about turned
folding
you away
laundry.
so much, Tanner?
I don't like the like slice of life animes.
Are you afraid to feel, Tanner?
Did
Am
you
I
even know it
allowed
was an
to
emotional
feel?
show? I feel like I can't remember if I talked to you about it or not.
Yeah, I don't know if you did or not. I
It's,
asked it,
like that's not what I go for, you know.
Tanner, do you not like to cry while you're watching something?
Not really.
No?
I can't say that I do.
You should watch Plastic Memories. It's a really funny non-slice of life show that'll make you laugh.
And cry.
Hold on.
I don't really wanna.
Do you even know what Plastic Memories is, Nico?
No.
There you go. Don't listen to him. He doesn't know what he's talking about. You've heard
What
it
is
here
it,
first.
Jackson?
Well, I told
Dude,
you,
if I stopped listening to Nico when he was saying something he didn't know what he was talking about, I'd never listen to him.
Plastic Memories is a wholesome little anime about a guy that falls in love with a robot girl.
So it's like Chobits.
Yeah, I guess so. I haven't watched Chopins in so fucking long, I can't even remember really what it's all about. Just a dude that picks up a robot chick from the trash.
Yeah.
That's like all I remember.
Something I'm curious about. Did you guys ever go to therapy at all?
Yeah.
No.
Tanner, you never went to therapy, you said.
I've never been to therapy, no.
Okay.
Have you?
Yeah, I know that I went to therapy back when I was a very small boy. There was something I didn't really realize until many years later. It was shortly after my parents had gotten divorced. It was in the second grade, you see. I guess the elementary school counselor or whatever, called me to her office, and this would happen like a couple times a month for like half of the school year. And we'd just chat. She just chat with me. There were a couple of other kids who join us every now and then, who I later came to understood were in the same situation as me. It was just three of us, and she would just talk about like our family lives and stuff like that. I
It
don't
sounds
know-
like you didn't really realize what was going on.
I didn't. Like it's something I asked my mom about like recently. I was like, "Hey mom, did you like put me in therapy or something?" She was like, I don't know, maybe."
What do you mean, maybe?
She's like, she didn't remember either.
Her 4-year-old just disappeared for a couple hours a week, and she
It was
just
during-
doesn't know what the
it was
fuck's
during
going
school
on.
time.
Yeah,
it'd be like during class. Just the counselor would like call me in or whatever. And she would. Like looking back on it now, I can see the tactic she was employing. Okay, because like during the first day, she just had me like drawing stuff. She was like, "Yeah, just go ahead and like draw or something like that." And so I drew like a couple of monsters because like that's cool. It's what the cool
yeah,
kids draw.
you're
Man.
a child.
Yeah. And she was like, "Oh, what are they doing there?"
Are these your parents?
Yeah, she's like, what are they doing? Are they like fighting or something like that? And I was like, because me being a little kid, I was like, well, if they're fighting, I'll get in trouble. So I just told her, no, they're friends. But in reality, yes, they were fighting.
That's crazy, dude.
Right? Jackson, you said you also went to therapy, though?
Yes, I did in fact go to therapy as a kid. I actually discovered this recently because I had memories of going to therapy, but I didn't know if they're like just completely fabricated in my brain for some reason. So I asked my mom about it. She said, yes, I did in fact go to therapy.
Yeah,
Well,
you see,
tell us about it, idiot.
Yeah, you see, Tanner, Jackson and I both didn't realize that we were going to therapy.
I'm currently
Maybe it's the
scrolling
same
up
for you, my guy.
Yeah, I'm currently scrolling up on my text messages with my mom because I can't even remember what she said I was going to therapy for. Hold up.
I believe it was for anxiety.
That does sound like what it is. I'm just trying to confirm it. I'm just going to say it's anxiety because I can't fucking find it in our text messages.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I don't know.
Do you remember what any of the sessions were like?
I feel like I told you guys, or at least you, about the therapy where they basically let me play on their computer a single time, and then the rest of the therapy sessions were completely null and void because my entire intention going there was just to get them to let me play on their computer.
That was their first and only mistake.
Yeah, they let me play that fucking like Dune Buggy game on their computer like one time, and then every time I went there, I was just trying to finagle my way into playing on it again because my parents deprived me of letting me do whatever I wanted when I was home.
Oh man, I wish I could open up about this past trauma, but like, I think I might need to like start cruising through the sands in a dune buggy or something before I can really do that. You know, take my mind off it a little bit.
Doctor, you know what would really help me?
Pretty silly looking back on it now, but yes, that totally did happen. I don't think I lasted very long.
No.
I'm not recalling any time where like I did anything that would resemble therapy, where like I was in a room with some adult that wasn't my parents.
You were never in a room with an adult that wasn't your parents?
I mean, you know what I mean, like in a one-on-one context.
Okay.
Like, I just can't think of anything.
He's out of ideas.
Yeah. What can I say? I'm a perfect specimen of mental health. I am a being of pure crystal meth.
This dude does a lot of fucking math.
I don't know.
Jackson, why doesn't your code work, by the way? How's that been going?
Yeah, why doesn't your code work, Jay? That was from like last year.
Yeah, it sure was.
I'm trying to figure out, I don't even know what the context of this was. When did I post that?
January 15th.
January 15th. I don't know what the fuck I was working on then.
There you go.
I think it was the slimes.
I don't feel like the slimes was that long ago. It was like, maybe it was. Honestly, I can't really remember. But I definitely wasn't in school then, so I guess the slimes would like be the only thing.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's when I was making the website, but I feel like it wasn't that long ago. I don't know.
Who knows?
Is your code
Just
still
passing
not
by.
working to this day, Jackson?
Yeah, I gave up on making the website. I actually started trying to rebuild it in the framework I'm using at work because I'm more comfortable with that than I was with the framework I was making it just solo. But I got basically nowhere because I'm lazy. I'll probably work on that a little bit more this weekend. Like, I could get it done, and I probably could have had it done months ago, but I'm lazy, and I recognize this fact.
I guess one thing, Tanner. So, like, what's the deal with bananas, alright? Because bananas, like, you know, they're great, right? Bananas are pretty great. But banana-flavored things, on the other hand, Tanner Nikolai, they're not so good. What's up with that, dude?
I mean, bananas taste pretty good, like a nice ripe banana.
Yeah.
But banana flavored things suck ass, like the Laffy Taffies.
What? This is a direct attack against me, Nico. I think I've told you about this recently.
Banana flavored Laffy Taffy is trash.
This is targeted harassment. I was telling Nico about this recently. I feel like I was talking to you about it recently.
You did, yeah.
This is targeted, man. You told Tanner specifically that this guy really likes banana Laffy Taffy, and you need to talk shit about it the next time.
This was from last year. This was in December. Tanner suggested that.
I don't care. It's happening now, and this is when I care about it.
It's made a comeback.
Why are you defending it?
Because I think it tastes good. Why the fuck else would I defend it?
So Tanner, do you not actually know why there's that big difference in the flavors there?
I do know why. It's because banana flavored things are based on an extinct flavor of banana.
Oh, okay.
Everyone knows that fun fact.
Yeah, of course. Why'd you ask the question then? That explains it, doesn't it?
I mean, why would they base it on a gross flavor of banana and not change it?
I don't think it's very gross. I actually like it.
I think it's terrible. I think it tastes bad.
Portion.
I think it tastes pretty good.
What's so wrong with it?
It just tastes gross.
It's not the banana I've come
it's-
to know and love, okay?
It's like weirdly chalky.
What? I definitely wouldn't describe it as chalky in any way.
I would also
Not
describe
the
it as chalky.
texture, but like the taste is chalky.
Yeah.
Have you ever had Necco wafers, Tanner?
Necco wafers?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Nico has, and he thinks they taste great.
Oh, 100%. If I had to describe Necco wafers as having one flavor, it'd be great.
You guys are fucking freaks. Freaky.
You don't even know what they are.
He doesn't like the sound of it.
Yeah, he just thinks they sound bad.
Yeah.
Understandable. It's not a very appealing name. Necco wafers. They sound like old people candy because they are.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, I've had those. I hate the texture of them.
There you go. Yeah, they're not fantastic, I must say.
I like
They're,
them, but I don't know why. Maybe I just don't have a good opinion about candies in general.
Maybe.
I'm holding true though. I like my candies.
Yeah, Jackson has stated on many occasions that he's a big Smarties and Tootsie Rolls fan, which are both like pretty down there in terms of candies.
I do like Tootsie Rolls. I don't think I like Smarties. Tootsie Rolls are pretty good though.
I mean, Smarties are much better than Tootsie Rolls, though.
I gotta say, I have to agree with Tanner here. I don't like either of them, but I would put Smarties over Tootsie Rolls.
What's so bad about Tootsie Rolls?
They suck ass.
That's not a
They do
good
suck
enough
ass.
criticism. What's wrong with them specifically? Why do
They're
they suck ass?
bad. What do you want from us?
They don't
A
taste good,
reason.
man.
I want anything. I want fucking anything.
People say that Tootsie Rolls are chocolate, but they're not, Jackson. Tootsie Rolls are a flavor all on their own, okay? They smell
Yeah.
like a mold.
They smell like mold. You're gonna make me go and buy a Tootsie Roll and figure this out now because I feel like I've got a very skewed look on Tootsie Rolls compared to you guys.
Yeah, Tanner's old like minivan or whatever that he used to drive. It smelled like Tootsie Rolls because it had so much mold in it, and then he cleaned her out.
All
But,
I'm saying is I lived in my Volkswagen Passat, and that thing had rampant mold. I should have taken pictures of it. It was like completely caked in mold. It was crazy. Didn't smell like Tootsie Pop. It smelled like mold. Maybe I just have a better nose, man. I can distinguish between the smells of mold and Tootsie Rolls because it's just that fine of a line.
It's
His
just that powerful.
colorblindness gave him enhanced smell.
Yeah,
That's just science.
that would make sense. I have an awful fucking sense of smell, to be fair.
What? You got the schnoz though, Jackson.
I do. I basically am stealing like twice the amount of air of the normal person because of this thing. But yeah, I can't smell for shit. I'm clogged like half the time.
That's unfortunate, dude. I'm sorry to hear that. I don't know. Tanner, what are some like other just god awful candies that Jackson loves? Oh, fucking what are they called? Not cornflakes. Candy corn. Jackson
corn's
loves
bad.
candy corn.
Candy corn's real bad.
Yeah, it's
I
rough.
don't love candy corn, but I'll absolutely eat it.
Or Peeps.
Jackson-
Jackson's a big
Yep.
Peeps fan.
I mean, I kind of like Peeps.
I don't like Peeps. Peeps are gross.
I hate those Halloween candies that look like body parts.
What? Which ones?
What do you mean, what? The ones that look like body parts. Like, they make, like, gummy eyeballs
Oh,
and
yeah, the
gummy
little gummy
hands and gummy
Oh.
fingers.
I like
Yeah,
gummy
I'm okay with
things.
I hate all of it.
They're just gummy, dude.
No, it's fucking gross.
Jelly
I
beans,
don't
guys.
like it
Jelly
at all.
beans. We like jelly beans here.
No.
Jelly beans are alright.
Jelly beans are awful.
I fucking
I'd
love
say a
jelly
solid
beans.
3/4 of the flavors are good and 1/4 are just god awful.
It's like you're always doing the Harry Potter challenge.
Uh huh. What about Milky Ways? You like Milky Way?
That was
Yeah,
pretty
Milky
good.
Ways are good.
Milky Way is a bad candy.
What's wrong with
way?
them?
What's so bad
It's
about
just
it?
like eat a Snickers, you know?
But I don't want to eat it because I want to eat Milky Ways.
Yeah, I don't know about that, dude.
No, you don't. No one ever wants to eat a Milky Way. You're out of your mind.
How about dots? Dots are awful.
Dots are bad.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
like.
right.
I don't like dots. Dots are gross.
Okay,
Oh,
good. What about Whoppers?
I love
Whoppers?
Whoppers.
I do like me a Whopper.
I'm a big fan of Whoppers.
My mom got me into them. My mom fucking loves Whoppers.
Not a Whopper guy.
Jackson's mom got me into Whoppers as well.
Damn it.
What about fucking like Almond Joy?
Almond
yeah,
Joys?
Almond
I
are great.
fucking love Almond
What the
Joys.
fuck
Don't they
you
have like
guys
a
are-
coconut version too? Or
Yeah,
is
it's
it
mounds.
Yeah, I fucking love
It's,
mounds.
it's just an almond joy, but without the almonds.
I fucking
Dude,
love
it's,
mounds.
they're all
Right?
gross.
Tanner, do you just hate coconut?
I do hate coconut.
Well,
I'm not
that
a
would
fan of
explain
coconut.
it.
I love
I don't like
coconut.
coconut.
I'm gonna go
Bro,
buy a
same.
Mounds after this.
I fucking love coconut. Jackson?
Did you guys see and or try the big Reese's peanut butter cups with potato chips in them?
No.
What? Thank God I haven't.
It was like a special thing where they made a really fat Reese's peanut butter cup and had like crumpled up potato chips in them.
Yeah, thank the stars I didn't know
Yeah,
about
it was
this.
really
did
good.
not.
Very tasty.
How about you guys know there's fucking you can get Kraft mac and cheese ice cream?
I should try that.
What?
I should go find that.
Apparently
and
it's not
say,
that bad.
Dude, people will
I
say
could not
anything's
imagine
not
that it
bad.
is.
Where can I find it?
I don't know, it may have been like a limited run thing.
Do I have to order it online or something?
Probably.
Potentially it's shipped in a freezer with it too.
Here, I'm
Yeah.
looking it up right.
So Jackson, growing up, since your mom was like a substitute teacher who would be constantly at your schools, would you ever get like any strange comments from individuals like Tanner Nicolay about your mom?
No, pretty much everybody was really nice about her, actually. Pretty much everybody
Oh,
was just like, yeah, she's a really good teacher. I love having her as our sub. Nobody was ever creepy or weird about it.
Oh, thank God. That's very wholesome. I like that.
Which is why it's so disappointing that she never had a fucking job. Everybody loved her, but because of stupid bureaucracy and there's being too many like old teachers, she never got it. This is fucking stupid.
Gotcha. Okay, that does suck.
Yeah, and she's stuck in a wine tasting room.
Yeah, she's got this big college education degree, and yet she can't do anything with it.
That is in fact correct. She even went for her master's and did nothing.
She actually did.
Yeah, she has a master's degree in education.
Whoa.
I should go to Walmart and see if I can find this ice cream.
You absolutely could. I really am curious what your opinion would be on it.
Yeah, go for it, Tanner. Leave right now, and then
No.
come back for the rest of the episode.
Yeah, the post-guap is going to be you talking about the ice cream.
That's right.
My local Walmart is too far away for that one.
Damn,
Unlucky.
it's unfortunate, Tanner. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Yeah, Dylan's also
Big
here,
sad.
just standing there, staring at me right now.
Really?
Yeah, he's poking his wrist like the time. The time is currently 12:46, Dylan. In case you didn't know, he just slapped his forehead.
What could he possibly want you to know?
He wants to know how much longer we're going.
Why does he care about that? Are you guys doing something special? You guys having
I
a
have
fun day
no
together?
idea. I have no idea what his intentions are with me. Go for it, Dylan. Shower, dude.
I'm gonna shower while you get ready.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Well, that makes sense. Thank you for being courteous, Dylan.
What a nice guy. Oh, that's why I get it now. I get
Yeah,
it now.
thank you. Please do not play music if you do it. Probably. Go for it, Dylan. Give it a shot, dude. I am very confident, Dylan. Fantastic.
This man is... How the fuck do we have two people with shitty voices today? What's going on?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's pretty crazy.
It's an epidemic.
And speaking of epidemics, I think that's about it for this episode today, boys.
Holy smokes.
How does that make sense?
What do you mean, how does it make sense, Tanner?
He doesn't know.
How does that I mean, how does that segue make sense? Speaking of epidemics, what?
I need some segue, Tanner. Have you not learned at this
but
point
that's not a segue.
Tanner, have you not learned at this point that I do not use segues properly?
Okay.
This is a running bit.
Yeah, I will just use whatever it takes to get to the area I need to reach, dude. That's simply the way. That is the Guapish way.
The way of the Guapish.
Yeah,
Much like the eye of the tiger.
exactly. So thank you, everybody, for joining in today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Jackson, can you tell the beautiful, beautiful people at home about the big old Patreon that we got going?
I'm horny.
You are, you say?
Yeah. We also have a Patreon for $1. Post-guaps.
$1.
Pre-guaps. Reading your name out in the episodes. Give us your money.
Give us your money.
Yeah, it's only $1 for the entire month. You'll get all of those fantastic perks and more.
You gotta watch like 8 exclusive videos. It's gonna be sick.
Yeah.
Nah, we have way more than 8. Come on.
I mean, I'm talking per month. Per month, 8 exclusive videos, plus the backlog, of course.
Mm-hmm. It's just too much value to pass up, honestly. Jackson, why have you not done it yet?
Because I'm part of this. I know what the content is, and I don't care.
That's fair, honestly. Well, that's about going to do it for today, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.